Min team. This week we're talking about the low back protocol and how important it is to move the back when you're having that tightness. The worst thing you could do is just sit and not do anything about it. So I'm going to show you some simple things that you could do at home, what we would also do in the gym. So the first thing is laying on your back, and you're going to bring the knees into the chest and kind of rock back and forth with it. If it is a little bit too tight, you can keep one foot flat on the floor and pulling one knee in at a time. Again, just kind of rocking back and forth with it. The next thing we could do is a glute bridge. So it's staying in this position, heels are going to be into the ground, toes up towards the ceiling, and our low back, what I want you to do is actually press the low back down into the ground. That engages our abs, and we're going to press through our heels and lift the hips up, squeezing the glutes. We get our hamstrings, and again, we're already staying tight in our trunk, so we're working those muscles, bringing blood flow to the area. So just getting that nice squeeze and staying tight through the abs. Another thing is rolling it over in a tabletop position. So right here, my knees are under my hips, and then my wrists are under my shoulders, and we're going to do a pelvic tilt. So I'm tucking my tailbone down and out. We want to hinge more from that tailbone rather than through the top of the shoulders. So staying nice and tall in the shoulders, and it's just through the hips. So this is our cat-cow. Our fourth thing is going to be back down on our sides. So you are going to keep one leg flat, and then the other one is going to come over, and I'm going to hold this hand over my knee, and I'm going to do an open book. So I'm twisting back, trying to get my wrist to touch the floor, and then coming back through and back out. And each time you're going to get a little bit closer to the ground over here, and you should feel that stretch through the low back in the side. Alright. So those are 4 things that you could do at home and that what we would do in the gym. Next, I'm going to show you what we do with some of the machines when we go through that low back protocol. Alright, many of you have been on this machine before. It is the low back machine. And it may feel a little intimidating to do this one when you have that low back tightness, but again, we want to bring that blood flow to the area, and this machine will let us get that full range of motion in a good and a safe form. Some other machines that we do in the low back protocol include a row and a lat pull down, and again, that's just going to bring blood flow to the back area. Usually we do not hit that momentary muscular failure when we're going through the low back protocol. Just bringing blood flow to the area, heating it up, making sure that everything gets a little loose.